that's why I laughed at you when you asked me
Your
how long it takes to
silly
boil
question.
a certain amount of water.
Okay, you ready? So we're here in front of the Dometic. What do you call this? What is the
Two-burner
official name of the thing?
Camp kitchens.
So the Rivian camp kitchen?
Yes.
And so, a couple of questions. How much water, I see there's a sink basin here for cleaning. How much water does it hold?
4 gallons.
4 gallons of water.
Mm-hmm.
And how does it, is it currently on? Like, is the pump
Yes,
on and
I'll
working?
show you. So basically, there's a water module here that you access from the other side of the vehicle. So when you slide the camp kitchen in, like a drawer, you walk to the other side of the truck, and there's the water tank that you fill up.
Okay.
So we also have a hose here.
Okay.
So this is how the water comes out into the sink. So there's a collapsible sink there.
And cutting board as well?
This is a large cutting board. It also comes with a smaller wooden cutting board.
Is it heated water at all?
It's not, but it does come with a kettle, so you could just heat the water up.
Copy
fill the
that.
tank. Yep. And then
That's the question.
you could also do
How long does it take to boil
water? Very short amount of time.
Yeah, very
so you
tiny
can do your
amount.
dishes, you can take a shower, you can wash your dog.
I would give you $20
Look how long.
if you would give Tom a shower.
Right now, just with
I would give you
clothing.
100 not to.
Deal.
Wait a minute. Give him, never mind. This is getting weird all of a sudden. Is there water in it now?
There is water in it.
Can we
now.
see it, like the pressure on it?
So it's 40 psi. It's
That's
very
good.
strong.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
great. It's phenomenal.
Like I said, you could take a shower.
4 gallons.
4 gallons.
4 gallons.
And
Yep.
Okay. And so I'm here. I'm cooking. I got both burners going.
Yep.
Let's say I'm cooking. I'm out camping for 4 nights.
Yep.
I'm cooking for 45 minutes a day.
Okay,
Breakfast
so 15
and dinner,
minutes.
something like
Yep.
that. Does that
Yep.
sound about like?
That sounds about
what it'll
right.
take?
Maybe
How
10,
much
15
range
minutes.
am I losing?
So if you were to cook for a full hour on full power, so let's say both burners full power, you still would only use like 3 or 4 miles of your range.
Wow.
So very minimal.
Yeah.
That's great.
It takes a lot of energy to move a big behemoth like this.
I guess that's true. And so, but like when you're cooking, if like you're making popcorn, what temperature? Like, are you on middle heat? Are you on high heat?
So it gets up to 450.
Wow.
And so you can look at it by temperature. So you see here, I turn on the heat. And I can do it by numbers, or I can push temperature, and I can see the temperature.
Okay, and the max is 450.
So the max is 450, yeah.
And does it go in 30? Goes in 30 temperature, 30 degree increments. The word I was looking for was degree,
And
not
increments.
temperature, not
Yes.
temperatures.
So
Very
yeah,
cool.
so it heats up to 450. So anything you can cook at home on an induction stovetop, you can cook on here. Yeah.
It's just like the one I have, that portable that I bought. I've been using almost exclusively.
And it comes with the pans. If you buy the kitchen, it comes with everything you see except for the popcorn and stuff like that.
Yeah, it comes with the pans. It comes with a whole 30-piece set. You saw the Snow Peak, and they're out of Japan, and it comes with everything you see except for, like you said, the popcorn. But you get the pans, the dishware, titanium cups, titanium silverware, the kettle.
And once you get good at it, from the time you park to the time you're set up, how long?
So in the mornings when we set up, we get the kitchen set up in maybe 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's literally like sliding a drawer open and having your kitchen pop out. It's that easy.
This just folds down on
Yeah, so I'll show you. So let's say you didn't want to bring your kitchen with you everywhere you went. You could just leave it at home in the garage, and it's in modules so that one person can easily store it. So this just folds down like this.
Okay.
And then here's one module, and it just slides off the shuttle system that comes with the kitchen. So you just slide it off. There's 3 modules, store it. When you're ready, you just put it back on the shuttle. So that you understand the shuttle system? Have you had that explained to you?
No.
Well, I know it exists. But
So
there's not one here without the kitchen on it.
Well, so the other trucks here have the gear tunnels,
Right.
When you get the kitchen, it comes on a shuttle, so it's basically like a platform slider, like a drawer.
Okay.
And so these modules just go right on top of it. And when you take them off, you still have the shuttle system. So if you have other heavy things like golf clubs or luggage, etc., you can put them on the shuttle system, slide it in.
Okay.
And that way you can access the middle of the gear tunnel.
Okay.
If there's something heavy there, you don't have to crawl in and pull it out of the center. You
Right.
can just slide the drawer, the shuttle
That's not a
system.
standard on all the trucks, but it is if you get the kitchen.
If you get the kitchen, it comes with the shuttle system.
But the shuttle in it of itself, I think, is like a $1,500
That's right.
add-on
if you got
or
it
something
separately.
like that. And so then you could theoretically add the kitchen after.
Yeah, you can
potentially,
add it
at
on
some point.
after. Absolutely.
And so the leg itself, does the leg automatically pop out when you slide it out, or?
So what happens is you slide it out, and then you just fold it down. Like think about on a bike, a kickstand. You just pop it down, use your
and
foot
you just
to
reach,
press it.
you just reach down and do it?
Yeah, and then you just use your foot to push it down. So depending on the ground that you're on, it'll go to different levels.
Is this fully extended at the moment, or no?
This is fully extended, yeah, because I have. Well, actually, you might be able to go a little
I meant
higher.
in terms of like that, the length of that, because I'm assuming
length
what you
of
mean
that,
is like
yes.
if you're on a slope, it can be
Right.
still keep the.
And depending on the ride height of the vehicle that you've got it at,
okay.
because you can change that with a push of a button also.
So like when you park, it doesn't automatically just reduce the ride height back to 0 again.
Yeah, you can control that.
That's cool.
So, yeah.
In terms of, so I noticed there's a couple of like latches here.
Yep.
With some maybe some post holes or something. What's the deal with
Yeah,
that?
so the very far one over here is a USB port where
Charge
you
your
can
phone.
charge your phone, your laptop, your iPad.
Your lanterns.
Your-
And so like if you had a USB lantern, you could just, it's always on, so you could just.
Yeah, and the truck comes with a Bluetooth speaker that also turns into a lantern, so you can just
Okay.
use that.
Cool.
But this two holes that you pointed out were designed for 2 poles and LED string lights that go across. So when you're
Does that come
camping
with
at
it?
night, yeah, that comes with this set.
Okay.
So when you're camping at night or you're tailgating, you can have your party lights.
Very cool. Are there plans for like other things? Like could you like shade canopy or something like that?
Possibly, you know, Rivian's always coming up with new and fresh ideas.
Yeah.
So this is gonna get better and better with more options.
Did you burn this handle?
I
Is this you?
I did not burn this handle. But you know, look
wait,
at it, it's
this
still
is
fully
cool.
functional.
How does this thing work? Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
so
great.
the handles, they're really easy to come off. So you pull off there,
Oh, that's
you
how you
open
remove
up,
it.
and then you remove it. Yep.
Snow
and then it
Peak.
goes on. Snow Peak's the best.
I just had my first experience at the Snow Peak store. It was amazing.
Their stuff is incredible.
So expensive, but amazing.
Yep.
Design-wise, oh yeah.
Japan,
Japan's just like they have this table, this bamboo table setup that's modular, and you could basically set up this whole thing where like you have a hibachi in the middle, and then the seating like in a horseshoe around it.
No
It's so awesome.
way.
It's amazing.
That's awesome.
I think that's more glamping at that particular point, but if you've got this, then that's a nice addition to it.
I like how when you put this down,
Yeah.
then you could spray it and just wipe it down.
Oh, sure. Yeah, clean it off easily. That's what's so great about induction stove
And,
top.
and is it automatically powered? So like you've attached it to the shuttle, like how is it powered?
Great question.
Thank
so, there's just 3 steps. So in the morning,
Okay.
I plug it in here, so you can see there's a cord here that plugs into a 110 outlet.
Okay.
Okay, so that's step 1. Then on the other side, I was telling you where the water tank is. There's another plug there that we plug in, and then I just turn on the on button on the infotainment center, and we're good to go.
So when you say you plug it in here, so like
Yeah.
let me get this. I just want to like so there's a this is plugged in.
Yeah, so it's plugged into a 110 volt outlet.
Oh, I see that. Okay.
Yeah.
And this cable is running all the way through the shuttle to the other side.
That's correct.
Top.
And how does it like when and can I see it from the other side? Just because I'm curious, like when it slides in.
Sure, come
like,
on over
what
to
happens?
this side, so
Okay.
I'll try and show you as much as possible.
Sure.
So if you look through here,
Uh-huh.
so you can see where it's plugged in there,
Yeah.
and then I'll show you what's up on the other side.
Okay.
You want to take a look.
I do. Because I was like, I don't know if I want to buy the kitchen, but now I'm like, I don't know if I don't want to buy the kitchen.
You gotta buy it, and then we're gonna go in the tent, and then you're gonna see. Okay.
I have a tent on my truck now.
Oh, do you? What kind?
I have the Tepui.
Is it the kind with the ladder up and it's high
Yeah,
up?
same
Awesome.
deal. Yeah, it's on top. So I have a GX 470.
Nice.
That's lifted, and that's what I use for my adventure vehicle currently.
Hey now.
But it costs $100 to fill the gas tank. So.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so here you can see the shuttle system, right?
Uh-huh.
So you can see the
Okay.
the water tank on the other end.
Okay.
So when I slide the kitchen in, the water tank appears right here.
And that's the filler valve is
yeah,
what
so
we're seeing
see
right
that
there.
little black?
Uh-huh.
I just turn it,
Okay.
and then it comes off. It's got a nice sturdy handle to pull it on and off, and then pop it back on. And here's the other plug I was telling you about right here.
Okay.
So that's the second plug.
And you keep that plugged in or you unplug it in the evening? Like once you pull it to your campsite for 4 days or whatever?
Whatever. Yeah, you can keep it. I'm just watching your head for you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you can keep it plugged in while
Okay.
you're out. Yeah, but then before you leave and you pack everything away, you just unplug it.
Okay.
Is that so that everything slides back
That's right.
without hurting the plug?
Exactly. But it's also kind of a nice safety precaution, right? So it won't allow you to fully close it without unplugging it. So
Right.
you're not going to forget to unplug it.
Right.
So you don't have
And you won't leave it on
You're
accidentally.
not going to leave it
or
on.
anything.
Yeah.
But it's induction, so even when it's on, like it's off
It's
until
cool.
you put a pan on.
Exactly. And it also has a lock feature on it, so you can lock it so that you don't have to worry about someone accidentally
Okay.
cooking a panhandle.
Right. And in the evening, I guess, like so you've gone somewhere, you've set up camp. Would you leave it open? Would you leave it out in the evening? Like
I
leave your
would.
stove out?
It depends on where you're camping. I mean, I would.
But in terms of like because
But you know-
sometimes what happens when you have it's cantilevered, although it does have the leg or whatever, it could like potentially bend a little bit. It looks like a very heavy duty bracket, so I don't think that would happen, but that's not a concern.
I mean, it's
for
out
you
all
guys.
day, every day.
Okay, and it
I'm
just
cooking on it
easily
all day,
slides
every
back
day.
in.
Yeah, it's just. But if you felt more comfortable, it's so quick to put it away. If you felt
Right.
more comfortable, you could slide it and put
Right.
it away if you're worried about
Start
bears.
cleaning or something.
Yeah.
So
you know,
here's the
bears
personal
or-
question. What's your favorite thing that you've cooked on it so far?
It's got to be the popcorn.
The
People
popcorn?
love the
People
popcorn.
do. Have you cooked like a meal on it?
I have not cooked a full-blown meal
Okay.
on it, but I
All right.
definitely could. It's so easy. Yeah. But I would say the popcorn because the tahini is just people just love it. You know.
People do love the tahini.
They love the tahini. They just keep coming back for more. It's a winner.
How much would I pay for it? Well, I would only pay $5,000 because that's what they charge. I'm not going to pay more unless more is coming. But it's very cool. Thank you for walking us through that. I
I'm
appreciate
so
it.
happy
It's
to. I'm
it's
happy to.
awesome.